I eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the word became their food. You know what I'm saying? And it actually became their food, and when they were getting inside, and when they was most time would give them a book to, study or whatever, it was sweet, like honey going down, because it's what they look forward to every day.
Yeah.
They look forward to this.
Now, although the honey is sweet, sometimes it could be sweet and what else?
Bitter.
Now, there's the scripture of that as well.
Right.
Just give me a second. I found it right here. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief.
Right.
And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Why is that? Go ahead.
Because the more you look at what's going on in the world and you get out your own selfish bubble, you'll see that shit, people, we're in hell.
Right.
If you're not being selfish, it's going to affect you.
Right.
And you see the profit, it goes down sweet, but then when it settles to that stomach, you start to see what's going to happen with your people and everything in the future. Just like when Christ gave the prophecy about what was going to happen with Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In 70 AD, that was bitter in his stomach, and it was going to happen to us like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the bitterness in the stomach right there.
You are absolutely right, and that's what it is to this day.
Right.
To this day, you see what I'm saying? As soon as you walk out the door, you see hell.
Right.
You see oppression. It's at your door.
Right.
You see your people suffering and dying. I wake up every day to news articles about Israel dying. And for the past couple of months, a lot of people have been dying in St. Paul and Minneapolis almost every single day.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Whether it's by the hands of us or whether it's by the hands of our oppressor. But really, at the end of the day, it all ties back to our oppressor.
Right.
We were never a nation that just got up and decided to want to kill and, offend each other. When I say offend each other, meaning do unlawful acts towards one another.
Right.
Whether that's steal, kill, rob, messing with someone else's woman, killing each other's kids, all types of stuff, man. Selling each other drugs. You see what I'm saying? One thing I always hate a person, and not hate a person, but I always hate when a person in the world say this. They always say like, well, if my little brother or if this person's gonna, do drugs, they might as well do it with me. It's more safe. What's so safe about that? What is better about that? Them getting drugs from you? Because there's a trust. There's y'all have some type of connection because y'all family. That doesn't make any sense. It's as worse. As if your mother or your brother or your sister got it from somebody else.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense. I hear people say that, like, if you want to do this with, if you want to do this with somebody else, at least do it with me first, so you know that it's, what it is and what it's not. Like, I ain't gonna lace your stuff.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. That is idiotic. It doesn't make it righteous.
Right.
Because they're doing drugs with you. They're doing this certain crime or unlawful thing with you. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
But anyway.
Yeah, like you're gonna be the only person they ever gonna do that.
Exactly.
Verse 4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them.
Say that one more time, Salaki.
Verse 4. He said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. To me, this is like a real UPK scripture right here.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's like you get this knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get all these knowledge, and then we risk our lives and hit the streets every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? To pass out these words. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Commander GEN.YAHANNA sitting at the top with all this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it down to the captains and so forth and so forth. All the way down to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? We get that information. We take it out to the people.
And that's right. And even today, today we are going to have a food drive after Sabbath service.
Right.
And even with that, we're going to be risking our life. See what I'm saying? Around people in the world. Right. Anything can happen. But are we worried about it? No, we're not. Because we know that we are protected by the Most High.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, we ain't there looking like we're, a target. We ain't out there to be vulnerable. We out there to feed our people. But if anything happens, we know that we will take care of that situation.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what happens. Same thing with camp. You know what I mean? And once again, man, give Kentucky 8 a hand. You know what I'm saying? You know, Kentucky 8 right there, man, like they proved themselves, you know what I'm saying, to be honorable men. All their training, all the things that they did in the past, they were tested in that day.
Right.
And they fought and prevailed against that day, against the enemy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, and that's us every day, man, because anything can happen to you. Anything can come your way. Don't just think camp. You remember how you said earlier today, like a lot of random things been happening, right? It can happen to anybody.
Right.
And the Lord is watching. He's going to see what you're going to do in that situation, but you got to be ready.
Right.
Because if you're not ready, you're going to fail. You got to be ready, otherwise you will fail. All right? That's why it's good to be sharp. It's good to be on point. Because the moment that you are not on point, that's when Satan comes. And he finds an opportunity to pretty much catch you up.
Right.
To prove to the Most High that you are not worthy of the Most High's love and His mercy. Because we know that the Most High is known for His what?
Mercy.
His mercy. I always like to say long-suffering as well, because that's really what it is too, that mercy, that patience, that long-suffering not to kill you when you should have been killed a while ago. But it gave you not just one chance, but multiple chances to change your life, to get it back together. And no one can say anything about the Most High. A lot of people always say, well, why would God take this person away from me? Why would God do this to me? The Most High is a righteous God, beyond your understanding. He is very, very merciful. You know what I'm saying? He is a true definition of what a black father is. Or at least what a black father should be. We are the ones that became deadbeats to our own father, deadbeat children. We became the ones who forsake our father and his rules and leave from underneath his household, his protection. Then we want to blame God.
Right.
Or some God, you know what I mean? Because, everybody doesn't know the Most High.
Right.
See what I'm saying? They think they do, but they don't.
Right.
All right?
It's funny though. They won't blame the gods of that religion though.
Mm-hmm. Children, for sure.
Right.
In many ways. He chastises them. He shows them love. He rewards them. He also punishes them. See what I'm saying? But anyway, with that being said, Tarak, you want to say Elijah? Mother Bar, can you fix this? Alright, you want to blow a shofar? Blow a shofar? Salaki. That's Salaki. It's fine. That's not work. You know what to say next, Tarak?
Upon Hakidam, face east. The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanau. Bashamayim. Das. Ayah. Yahweh. Lapaka. Radazai. Aisha. Maharatazai. Wa. Ayah. Bashamayim. Dalanau. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kawapi now. Wasalak now. Kawapi now. Wala. Psalms 121, the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayani, Al-Har, Ayan, Azari, Ayn, Yahweh, Asha, Maya, Barakazah, Al-Yatan, What? Go, Al-Yanawah, Marka, one, Mala'ah, Yasham, Shamar, Yashala, Yahweh, Marka, Yahweh, Zalka, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Shamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Rock, Yahweh, Yashmarka, Makar, Rai, Yashmar, Abnapas, Yahweh, Yashmar, Tazaka, Mawaka, Mayata, I will
Psalms 121 in the English. I lift up mine eyes to the hills. From which comes my help? My help comes from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in. From this time forth, even forevermore.
For the power of the Hebrew, the Hakak, the Yahweh, Bashiri Al-Shah, Shah, Dunanau,
The power in the English, Yahweh. Name Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis. I'll destroy the vision. Okay. Bashim Yahushua.
Bless Israel in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua. Bless us in Israel. In the school. Bless those who protect. Loved ones. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahai. Al-Damiyah. Al-Ka. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashakwat. Al-GEN.YAHANNA. I.S.U.P.K. Yahama. Yawan. Rash. Al-I.S.U.P.K. Yaryama. Zawad. Wayata. Yatazawa. Al-Talwapaka. Marwa. Kawa. When I get done, Yari, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham, Yashala, Wad, Kenyam, Natazawa, Wabak, Yakara, Aliyaka, Variat, Yakarab, Aliyah, Alawam, Washemai, Aliyam, Mawaba, Wagari, Ball, Waimawan, Waimala, Walashap, Ain, Shap, that's war, Don, Ashawar, Lawa, Mum, Yahweh, Zarwa, Abundant, Wat, La, Shap, Aham, Madi, Kasiyar Sarah, Kayaki, Wanaka, Yashua, Nashamara, Wayan Dawar, Ayawa, Daman, Landama, Saraka, Basa, Paka, Wabahala, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Alawan, Wabakashka, Ka, Yahawa, Bashwa, Wabaawa, Aja, Wakaparo, Wababa, Wadawa, Kayaka, Shamka, Yahweh, Baraka, I.S.U.P.K, Ka, Aharakazah.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. They have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Let the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Israelites, of Moab, the Syrians, the Baal, Amalek, the Philistines of the inhabitants of Tyre. The shore also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which cares to endure. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeb. Yea, all the princes as Sabbath, and as Amunah, who said, Let us take to ourselves the house of God in possession. Oh my God, I do like your will, as the snow before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Through the face with shame. Blessed are you against us, to speak against thy prophets, the teachers, the principals, the priests, the Israelite brothers, in the school, to use the curse, punishment, destruction, to the heathen, and shake loose, the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, force their riches, to enter into thy sanctuary, to use the curses, punishment, destruction, to the Edomites, and the nations, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Scientology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Holocaust, gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, National Space Program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, try to stop us, broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth, lose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief, and the murderer. Let Yahweh, Michael and Gabriel, come down to flying saucers, finish all the heathen that come up against us, as we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all, that it is the angels that have done it, cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world, cause it to shake at thy coming, in the name of Yahweh, thank you always, so be it. You may put that down. Here you go. Yep. You want to blow the horn, Sharab? Everyone be sorry. You gotta say it with your chest, Sharab.
That's it.
That's right. All right, that concludes the Sabbath service. We want to catch us next week. Otherwise, we will be on Broadway.